I do want to start talking about jury duty. For people who don't know, it's a very funny, experimental kind of reality show. It chronicles the inner workings of a jury trial through the eyes of one juror. But the twist is that everyone involved in the case, judge, jury, bailiffs, plaintiff, defendant, are all actors except for that one juror. The whole thing is fake. What was the writing process like on a show that is both kind of scripted, but also can't be fully scripted?
Yeah. I would say on both Murderville and Jury Duty, we wrote like Murderville had like 30 page. We wrote it scripted and would write like guest responds. And Jury
Mm,
Duty, we wrote sort of curb style outlines, but we had to write that whole show, you know. So
right.
I would say it was one of the hardest. No one has ever done it before, which we kept saying,
Hmm.
like, because you have a protagonist who you don't know.
Right.
And what can we know about what he's going to want, you know?
Hmm.
And there was a time when we didn't know who the celebrity would be, but we knew like, okay, there would be one celebrity and hopefully like everybody wants a celebrity to put their shine on them, right? So we're like, that was what we were banking on of how to get him to do something
Hmm.
in the beginning, and thank God it worked. But we wrote like the room was like 10 weeks and we wrote a lot of different versions of the show, but pretty much we had to create the entire well, Lee and Jean wrote an incredible script, but then we had to rewrite it to fit more of the bits into it or whatever.
Hmm.
And then to gauge what bits would work, like each episode probably had like one set piece. But then we had to really like it was a lot of writing, it was a lot of coming up with characters and how they would interact.
Sure.
It was
No, absolutely.
parts of writing, and then
Hmm.
you just finished at the outline. Um, and I really, really loved it. Yeah, it was probably harder to write than any other room I've been in, but
Hmm.
um really rewarding and like cool to be like, yeah, I really am just one small part of this because even as a writer, you didn't, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Took it and ran.